Billy Collings. Billy Collings, born 10 June 1940, is a Scottish former footballer who played for Greenock Morton, Dumbarton, Berwick Rangers, Cambuslang Rangers, Queen of the South, Stranraer and Gretna. Playing career: Morton, Dumbarton and Barrack. Collings started his senior career as a teenager playing for Greenock Morton. At the same time, he served his apprenticeship as a bricklayer working at Greenock shipyards. He then joined Dumbarton, where he picked up the only sending off of his senior career. Next on Collings' travels was Barrack Rangers, after which he stopped playing completely. Cambuslang Rangers. Collings was playing snooker in Bridgeton Imca when he was approached by Davy McLachin to play for Cambuslang Rangers in the West of Scotland Junior League. Collings agreed to join. At Cambuslang with Collings was ex-Queen of the South trainer Jimmy Maguire and ex-Queen's left-back Charlie Hamill. Despite being a marked man as an ex-pro, Collings remembers his junior league time with affection. Cambuslang Rangers won the West of Scotland Junior League and also made it to the Scottish Junior Cup final. In the semi-final, played at neutral Firhill, he picked up an injury that essentially ended his involvement in the fixture. Struggling to run, he was moved to left wing, where he finished the game. After the game, he was at home when police came to the door to tell him that he was required to attend hospital immediately. At hospital, he was told that his earlier diagnosis was inadequate, as it had since been recognized that there was issue that hadn't been noticed. Collings was subsequently diagnosed as having a broken rib and a punctured lung. He played in the final after taking an injection from a specialist. The final was won by Johnstone Burgh. Queen of the South. Collings was signed by Queen of the South manager George Farm when the Dumfries club were in Scotland's top division. Collings was paid a retainer of PS5 per week for remaining with Cambuslang ahead of joining Queen's in the close season to start his career as a full-time footballer. However, Farm was sacked as manager in January, and Queen's were relegated at the season's end. Collings was facing part-time second division football, of which he had had enough of at Berwick. Before the new season's start, he approached club official Jimmy McKinnell Jr. to request a free transfer. The request was rejected. Now aged 24, Collings made his debut for Queen's on 8 August 1964 against Montrose in the Scottish League Cup, and netted a debut goal in the 2-0 home victory. Collings was an attacking midfielder of the old school, one who was as happy exchanging lumps with opposing defenders as sticking the ball in the net. He earned P8 a week when he broke into the Queen's first team. In Queen's first two seasons after Collings' breakthrough, 1964-65 and 1965-66, they missed out on promotion back to Scotland's top flight by one place by finishing third. They again finished third in his last season at the club, 1969-70. Over 6 seasons, Collings scored 31 goals in his 247 appearances for Queen's, excluding friendlies. Collings' last game for Queen's was in the 2-0 away win against East Fife on 25 April 1970. Stranraer and Gretna. Collings left Queen's in 1970, signing for Stranraer. Collings scored for Stranraer in a 5-5 draw against Queen's at Stair Park when Queen's came back from 5-2 down. Collings also scored to put Stranraer 1-0 ahead against Celtic in the League Cup at Stair Park in 1972. At Stranraer, the Player of the Year title was awarded by Willie Marshall of Marshall's Buses. After having been presented with the title on the Saturday evening of the season and dinner and dance, Collings was told on the following Monday that he was being released by the club. Collings joined non-league Gretna, where he finished his playing career. After football. After retiring as a footballer, Billy Collings worked as manager of a Peugeot car sales operation. He has 3 children and 6 grandchildren and has stayed in Dumfries since his days as a Queen's player. Collings enjoys his retirement watching Queen of the South and playing golf with former club mate and now Queen's honorary director Alan Ball. References